So if you have an old car or a project car, what do you do about your car title if it's missing? This is Dave at cartitles.com. Before you do too much work on a project car or an antique car, make sure you have a good title in your name. There's too many times that we get calls from clients who are working on a project car or have worked on a project car and then realize that their title is missing, and in many cases never had the title from the seller to begin with. When that happens, it's more of an urgent scenario to have that title recovered because there may be thousands of dollars put into that vehicle in upgrades, in restoration, that is at risk unless you can get that title. One aspect that makes classic cars and project cars more likely to have that scenario is because the vehicle is off the road for some period of time. A car that's on the road, that's registered, will by definition have a good title, because in order to get that car registered, you have to have a title submitted and have that title be active. If the car's off the road for a few years and is not being driven, if the title's lost or misplaced, that may not become apparent for several years. And if you bought a car with the intention of restoring it, many times the buyer doesn't put the title in their name right away. They keep that old title. In some cases, they like to keep the old title because it shows the history of the car. Sometimes it's the original title when that car was originally built. If it's a 1960s car, if you have a 1960s title, many buyers like to keep that because it shows the provenance of the car. So if you're going to do work on a vehicle, make sure you get good title in your name before you put a ton of work into it, because if you lose that old 1960s title, now you have no proof that the car was ever transferred to you. If you have questions about doing recovery or duplication of a title, you can reach us at our website at cartitles.com.